Hey YouTube, hey Young and the Restless fans. So what do the spoilers tell us for August 5th to the 9th, 2024? Well, it's going to be another exciting week, and of course Cameron Kirsten is back, and Cameron haunts Sharon this week. And we see in the preview Cameron telling Sharon, "I'm here because you want me to be here." Okay, so Sharon is kind of hallucinating, seeing Cameron. We've seen the scenes of them together, and Cameron is like this sinister figure in Sharon's imagination. And there's an idea that Cameron is going to try to inspire or persuade Sharon to do some bad things. Okay, one theory, one idea suggests that maybe Sharon will try to hold Lucy captive, and that maybe Sharon sees Lucy as Cassie. Okay, we know Sharon's been thinking a lot about Cassie lately, so could she see Lucy as Cassie? Will Cameron try to convince her to do something to Lucy, thinking that it's Cassie, Sharon thinking that it's Cassie? There's also an idea that maybe Cameron will tell Sharon to hurt Phyllis too. So there's that idea too. And speaking of Phyllis, Phyllis loses patience with Sharon this week too. So it looks like they're gonna have a little bit of a run-in. Faith is gonna tell Sharon about Lucy and how Lucy has been really wanting to follow along with Faith, and maybe that she's a little clingy or maybe becoming obsessed. So Sharon might convey that to Phyllis, and Phyllis and Sharon might have a disagreement there. But speaking of Lucy, of course, we see in the preview that Lucy and Faith are gonna go to this concert, okay? And something's gonna happen where we see in the preview Faith confront Lucy and ask where she got the alcohol. So it looks like Lucy is going to be drinking. And of course, Heather and Daniel will put some ground rules down before Lucy goes to the concert, basically telling Lucy no drinking. Well, it turns out that Lucy is going to smuggle in some alcohol. Looks like she has a container and there's some booze in there. Okay, so Lucy now sadly is going down the wrong direction, and it looks like she's going to take a drink. It looks like she snuck in some alcohol to the concert. Faith's gonna bust her. And the question is Faith going to do the right thing and tell the parents? My guess is that she will, so we'll see. But Lucy definitely is not handling things well. She's younger, much younger than Faith is, and she wants to hang out with the college kids, right? So there's kind of this similarity story with Cassie years ago. So hopefully there's some intervention before anything really bad happens. But this could all tie in with Sharon now, and Cameron Kirsten in Sharon's mind, telling Sharon to do some bad things. So all of this could come together, hopefully not in a bad way, but we'll have to wait and see how all of this really interesting story unfolds. But hopefully everything's gonna be okay with Lucy, but she's definitely not going on a right path, and this could get worse before it gets better for Lucy and for Sharon too. So we'll have to see how it all plays out. Back to Phyllis. Phyllis is going to push Diane's buttons, so it looks like the rivals are going to have another confrontation. But there's also going to be romance this week between Jack and Diane, when Jack romances Diane for their 1-year marriage anniversary. So look for some fun and some romance between Jack and Diane this week. But we know that there's a custody battle going on between Kyle and Summer, and we're gonna see a lot more of that story advance this week as well. Jack is gonna try to repair the rift between Kyle and Summer this week, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen to Harrison. We see in the preview Kyle coming home and telling and asking Summer, what happened? What did you let happen to my son? Okay, so we'll have to see what happens to Harrison. It looks like he's gonna get hurt, but it won't be serious. Looks like Kyle will blame Summer and maybe point out that Harrison being with Summer isn't the best possible scenario. But it looks like Claire is the one who gave Kyle the tip that something happened to Harrison. Of course, Claire said she wasn't gonna spy on Summer, so when something happens to Harrison, it looks like Claire will, though, contact Kyle. Kyle will get on a flight and come back to Genoa City. So the spoiler tells us that Claire causes problems for Kyle and Summer, but it looks like Claire's just going to give Kyle the information about Harrison, which I think Kyle has the right to know. So we'll see how all of this plays out. But Victor is going to pull some strings to help Summer this week. So it looks like Victor's power and influence now is going to give Summer the advantage in this custody battle. So Kyle could be in some hot water here. Is he going to lose custody of his own son? Hopefully things don't go in that direction, but when it comes to Victor, you know, he's always going to have the advantage there. So it looks like could Summer end up being the sole guardian parent of Harrison? That would certainly send Kyle down a spiral. So hopefully things don't go in that direction. Hopefully they can smooth things over and work this out before it gets worse. Victor and Nikki will settle unfinished business with Lily and Nate this week too. So it looks like Victor is going to try to get Lily on his side. Of course, we know Lily is kind of playing Billy now, and Lily is going to second guess her alliance with Billy. So things seem to be going apart between the two of them with Abbott Chancellor, but there's going to be a launch party for the new company too. Maybe not this week, but the following week. And we'll have to see if something big happens at the launch party. This could be when Victor makes his big move to take over the company. There could be a big revelation at the Abbott Chancellor launch party, and that could be the secret about Chelsea and Adam. You never know. There's also an idea with Connor coming home. Spoiler tells us that Connor comes home this week. Adam and Chelsea are going to bring Connor home. There's an idea that Connor could find out about the secret. Maybe he overhears Adam and Chelsea talking about their secret that they're keeping, about their night in Baltimore. Maybe Connor finds out, and then maybe Connor is keeping the secret, or he tells Billy or Sally or someone else. And that's maybe how the secret is found out. But there's going to be an Abbott Chancellor launch party soon, and we have to anticipate that there could be some big event that unfolds there. Speaking of Sally, she's going to have a painful memory of her past, and Adam's going to comfort her. So it looks like Sally is going to think about having lost her baby with Adam. So, and congratulations once again to Courtney Hope for winning that Emmy for that storyline, well deserved. And but it looks like some memories are going to come back this week for Sally and Adam, and so we'll see what happens there. But of course, Adam, you know, is lying to Sally, right? He's lying to her by omission and not telling them. Of course, Chelsea is too. The secret's got to get out at some point. Will it happen at the Abbott Chancellor launch party, or will Connor find out about it, or someone else? We'll have to see. But Daniel and Heather are going to worry about Lucy this week. We're going to see Lucy now take that next step in this storyline where she's going to sneak in alcohol, and looks like she's going to be drinking at too young of an age. Hopefully Faith does the right thing and tells, you know, the parents about this. But it's going to be another interesting week to see how these storylines advance and how Victor is able to take over Abbott Chancellor. That should be really interesting to see too. But let me know which storyline you're most interested in and which storyline you're looking forward to the most. And hey, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.